Chances are, if you've met someone from Arizona, they let you know they were from Arizona and how much they love it. Arizona is one of the top 5 states that people are moving to all around the country. So what is the deal with Arizona? How come everyone loves Arizona so much? And where is everyone moving to? We are going to break it down. My name is Amy Gregory. I'm the founder of Powerhouse Group, brokered by eXp Realty. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just live like a local, we're here to help. Be sure to like and subscribe and click that bell so that you're notified anytime we drop new content, which is every single week. Okay, so let's break it down. Number 1, Arizona is one of the top 5 places in the country that everyone is moving to, and there is a good reason why. The cost of living and the cost of housing is incredibly affordable. You are also in what I call one of the southern sun states, so our weather is phenomenal, and the recreation inside of Arizona is also phenomenal. So where is everyone coming from? The top 10 states that are moving to Arizona, you guessed it, number 1 is California. Everyone is fleeing California to come to Arizona for a variety of reasons. One might be lower taxes, cost of living, housing expenses. Our proximity to California makes it easy to live this lifestyle where you go back and forth. My husband's actually from Southern California, so we spend a lot of time going back and forth. And then also, sometimes it's politics that brings people from California over to Arizona. Don't be surprised if you see bumper stickers that say, "Don't California our Arizona." Whether or not that's gonna happen, I don't really know. But California is the number 1 state that is flooding into Arizona. Number 2 actually surprised me because I think we're actually so similar that I'm not totally sure why people from Texas are moving to Arizona, but Texas is the number 2 state that is bringing Arizona residents to the valley. Number 3 is Colorado, and I'm going to guess for Colorado, it is probably weather related. January in Arizona is quite possibly the best kept secret on the planet. It's 70 and sunny, and the oranges are ripe and hanging from all of the citrus trees. It's literally a dream. Comparatively to, I can't even fathom ice on the streets. We don't know what to do when the weather shifts here. If we get a little rain, we drive like absolute lunatics. Actually, we just don't even drive. We're not on the roads. Number 4 is Nevada. A lot of people from Nevada coming over to Arizona. I think Arizona and Nevada actually have really similar lifestyle, weather, housing. Number 5 is Utah. Again, I would guess it is weather related that is bringing them to Arizona. Number 6 is New Mexico. Number 7 and 8 are Washington and Oregon, which I would guess is political, weather, sunshine. I would guess is why they're coming. Number 9 is Idaho, which is going to be weather related. And number 10 actually surprised me as well. A lot of people coming from Florida to Arizona, which I could only imagine is they want to be more West Coast as opposed to East Coast. So let's break down a little bit of the cost of living inside of Arizona. I ran a couple bit of numbers so you could understand, like, what does it mean when you say cost of living? So in this example, we're going to assume the household is bringing in $100,000 a year. And if you're living in San Diego and you're making $100,000 a year, if you were to move to Mesa, Arizona, you would only need to be making $70,000 a year to have a similar lifestyle. So that means the cost of living compared, like Mesa compared to San Diego, is down almost 30%. And the housing, Mesa compared to San Diego, is 48% less, which means you're able to get so much more for your buck, which we cover a lot. And so we see a lot of people coming from California to Arizona for that reason. Now, it's even more dramatic if you're coming from Orange County to Arizona. So if you're making $100,000 in Orange County, you only need to be making $66,000 in Mesa, Arizona to live the same lifestyle. Cost of living is down 33%. The housing is down 55%, Orange County compared to Mesa, Arizona. Now, if we look at Seattle, Washington, if you're making $100,000 in Seattle, Washington, and you decide to move to Mesa, you only need to be earning $68,000, which means the cost of living is down 32% and the housing is 45% less expensive. If you are in Denver, Colorado, this one is a little bit closer. If you're making $100,000 in Denver, Colorado, moving to Mesa, Arizona, you only need to be making $91,000 to have a similar lifestyle. Our cost of living is 9% lower than Denver, and our housing is 17% less. Two more. If you live in Henderson, Nevada, and you're making $100,000 coming to Mesa, Arizona, you only need to be making $93,000 for a similar lifestyle. The cost of living is down 7%. Housing is down 16%. Portland, Oregon. If you are from the Northwest and you are looking to come to a warmer, drier climate and you're making $100,000 in Portland, in Mesa, you would only need to be making $81,000, which means our cost of living is down 19% and our housing is 31% less expensive. So you can see that you get a lot more bang for your buck in Arizona, and on top of getting more bang for your buck, you tend to get a better day-to-day lifestyle. The medium home in Arizona, so like the average home in Arizona, is $460,000. And this is in Mesa, which is a suburb of Phoenix. It's about 30 minutes outside of Phoenix. The average rent in Mesa, Arizona is $1,400 a month. Your energy bill is going to be about $175 a month. Again, if your house is $1 million, I can promise you that your energy bill is going to be more than $175 a month. But if you are looking inside these averages, the average home is $460,000 with an average energy cost of $175. If you like your home to be cooler in the summer, I can also assure you it'll be more than $175 a month. At the time of this recording, gas is sitting around $4.61 a gallon, and milk is at about $2.21 a gallon. So when we look at all of these things, we can see why Arizona is bringing in so many new residents. The other thing about Arizona is we are not landlocked by any like mountains or rivers or like bodies of water or a coast on one side. So Phoenix really is a city that just sprawls. And so we see a lot of city growth that way, and it makes it easy for people to move in and be in a city and get close to the city center, because there's not a lot of, what is it called? Like the topography of Arizona is pretty flat, with the exception of Camelback Mountain that is smack in the middle. There really isn't a lot impeding residential or city growth, so it kind of sprawls. The other thing that I know people are always surprised by when they move to Arizona is they are surprised by how much it is sunny. It is almost always sunny. And then they're also surprised by how much they find the desert beautiful. I think a lot of people look at Arizona from a geographical perspective and I'm like, well, this is brown, which is true. But it's interesting, as people have moved here, they learn to really love the seasons in the desert and really fall in love with the desert. So there is a lot of outdoor recreation. Our kids play sports outside almost year round. The only season we actually don't play sports outside is summer, which feels opposite for everyone else. So summer is actually the season where a lot of families travel or do indoor sports, or if you're doing swimming, but a lot of times we don't do outdoor sports in the summertime because it is so hot. But other than that, we are playing sports year round, which actually helps produce a lot of phenomenal athletes because they have more time on the field, more time on the courts. It's easier to participate all year round. The other thing that people are always surprised is I know we talk about this all of the time, but the Arizona weather is phenomenal, and not just the sunny days. So we get these big monsoon storms that come in, and the sunsets are incredible. And I think everyone that has moved from out of state to Arizona, they have been blown away with actually how beautiful the landscape is. And compared with the weather, it is tough to beat. If you are looking to buy, sell, or live like a local, we would love to help. We get calls from people like you all of the time. So click below to schedule a call, reach out, send us a message. We would be happy to help your move be stress-free. My name is Amy Gregory. I'm the founder of Powerhouse, brokered by eXp Realty. Thanks so much for joining us.